Okay, so this is where I believe that you're receiving the most criticism, is because, you know, we don't really see that. It seems like you are really excited. It seems like you're extremely flattered when Justin does tell you he only came for you, which also is very understandable. And I think a lot of people would feel that way, regardless of the relationship, because you've only been there for a few days.
Right. Yeah.
But you basically, you're saying that if Rodney would have told you not to go, that's what you truly wanted in the moment, and then you wouldn't have went. So do you stand by that, or is there more to that story?
There is more, and okay. I know there is a lot. I know that what people are coming at me for, and I get it. I get how it looks, but a lot of things that I feel like viewers didn't see, and something that I will stand by to the very end, is that before I ever said yes to going on the date with Justin, I made a point to be like, I'm getting up. Thank you so much. Like, I'm so flattered. I'm not going to like not admit that I was super flattered, but I made a point of getting up and going to Rodney and being like, Justin, hold on. I have to have a conversation first. And while I was walking over there to have a conversation, I was just like, and I think I even said it in one of like my moments, I was just like, I really hope that he tells me he doesn't want me to go. Not that I can't go, but that he doesn't want me to. I feel like there's such a big difference between those two sentences. And I feel like I was really looking for like that validation to be like, hey, this is a guy that, you know, coming here, I was interested in meeting, but I feel like we're in such a good place. So I just need to hear basically that you're in the same place that I am. And for you to tell me that, you know, like, I feel like we have something good, you know, don't risk it. That's all I wanted to hear.
Okay.
So, what we saw as viewers was you saying yes to the date and then going to talk to Rodney. So basically, you're saying that it didn't necessarily happen like that. It was like, hold on, you verbally told Justin, I got to go talk to Rodney first. Because that's what we didn't see. Okay. And then you went to go talk to Rodney. And so Rodney, in your conversation, it was like, he said, I don't want you to go, but, and it was that but. So basically what you were looking for was him to say, we're locked in. I don't want to go any more dates. You shouldn't go on this date. What are you talking about? Forget Justin. And like, let's do this thing. No buts is what you really wanted. You wanted it to like solidify at that point.
Absolutely. And not for a second did I want him to like be like he's putting me in a box or he's controlling me or like I'm not letting you leave. That's not what I was asking for. I was just asking for him to be like, hey, no, like, I'm so sure about you. Like, I don't want you to go. If you want to, it's your choice, but like, I don't want you to go. And I felt like that happened, but it was like almost like after the fact of me being like, hey, I kind of want you to tell me not to go. And I understand there was just like some miscommunication. I also know that he's like an amazing guy. He probably was trying to be super respectful, but you know, in the moment I'm like, hey, like, I kind of want you to be like, no, you're mine, you know? So
I was just going to say that from the viewer standpoint, it was kind of like you really wanted him to tell you, we're locked in, but also like, just like as a woman watching it, I'm like, but what do you want to do? You know, and it was like, did you really want him to make this decision for you, or did you really want to go on this date? You know what I mean?
I get that, but I really don't think I was looking for him to make a decision for me, because my mind when I walked over there was already made up. I was like, I don't want to go. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go because I was just like, I've been spending all my time with Rodney and we have built something so far that's been so great. So I was just like, it's super flattering. Justin's a nice guy. Like, in any other situation, maybe. But I was just like, I'm all set. I'm good. So I was just looking for him to kind of also like validate what I was already feeling, because I thought we were on the same page. And when he kind of, you know, opened up the door a little bit, I was just like, ooh, like now I don't know how that makes me feel. And it made me kind of like put my defenses back up, because I was like, okay, maybe I'm like just a step ahead or something. So, but I wasn't looking for him to make a choice for me, but my mind was already made up. I was just looking for him to like confirm that.